What's up, YouTube? So today I got a real cool video. It's a little bit different. This is for people who are already, marketing for real estate, but it's how you can be a little bit more effective and, work smarter, not harder, and cheaper. To find properties off market, you need data, you need lists, and that costs. Well, there are ways you can get free lists. You can drive for dollars, you can door knock, or you can get a lot of stuff from your own county's website. So what I'm going to show you today is how to utilize people from Fiverr to create a bot to get you a list ready from your county information. So in my county, I'm in Summit County, Stark County, Portage County, but Summit County, more specifically because it's my backyard and I own majority of my rentals here. So they give you a free tax delinquent list, but when you download it, it's in the format that's so jacked up that you would spend, I don't know, weeks, months, years trying to fix this, to upload this data to get phone numbers. So which is called skip trace, and I got other videos on that. But if you're somewhat in the space already, you should know all these terms. And if you don't, go ahead, drop a comment down below. Wherever I lose you at, let me know. I would love to help. But the way to get these free lists, let's jump into my computer right here. So for me, or whatever county you're in, I'm sure your county has something like it, but you would type in your county auditor or tax assessor and it would bring you to something like this. So I will go to my county's website, and there's a lot of things you can figure out here, but I'm just going to get straight to it and keep this video short. So I will go to data downloads because that's where I know they house information in my county. And then I would click right here at the CMA, and what I'm looking for is the tax delinquent list. So I already know that it's this SC720 list, which is right there. Okay, so I would download this, right? But when I go to download this, it comes in a crazy format, which I'm going to show you. My downloads, and extract this file just so you guys can see how screwed up this thing really is. So once I extract the file, I'm gonna open it and it's gonna look pretty scary. I can't send this to skip tracing. I would have to spend weeks, hours, days, months, years, millenniums fixing it. So if you know Excel, you know that if you click in any of these boxes, something should pop up right here. So I would have to click all the way to the front row and all the information is in one row. I can't upload this to skip tracing, as you guys would know, so I can't get phone numbers. I really, at this point, it's useless. Yes, it tells me, what property address and who, is tax delinquent. But I don't have any way to contact them. So what I did is I'm like, instead of keep paying all the time to have somebody have this list reformatted, or finding things on Google to try to convert this file, I just was like, I'm gonna go ahead and hire somebody to make me a bot. And also, when you're doing stuff like this, guys, create SOPs so that way you do it once and then you forget how to do it. Just have this very neatly spelled out so somebody else can do it, so you don't have to do it. Back to the actual scraper. So we downloaded the file, right? We extracted the file here. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is, after you have that file extracted, you're gonna go into it and you're gonna copy it, right? And you see it's still a text file. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back into the bot that you had created, and obviously they give you instructions and stuff like that, but you definitely want to have procedures on how to do this stuff yourself. So I don't need this old one, so I can go ahead and delete this and just paste a new file in. And as you want to run this data and update this data, you should know how often your tax delinquent list in your county's updated. Here for us, it's twice a year. So I pull this list every 6 months. Now all I have to do is double click this, and the bot starts running, and what it's gonna do is, do its thing. But here it's gonna ask for enter file name, and for me, in the directions that the guy gave me, this is exactly what you want to spell out. So what I would do here is SC 720 underscore DELQ .txt, and then I hit enter, and the bot is doing its thing. All right, it's saving file. Let's see. Now it says all done. Okay, so now we can go ahead and completely exit out of that, and then go back to the scraper, or the bot, I should say, and then go to files and open that file up, and look how much prettier this file looks. This sucker is so clean, everything in its own column. It has, I'll show you guys, owner's entire names, first name in its own column, last name in its own column, property address, property city, property zip, and mailing address, mailing, city, state, zip. So this file is now ready for me to send to a skip tracer, and then once you get phone numbers back, make the calls. And another thing that I like to say is the more no's, the more dough. So one no is just closer to another yes, and you getting a deal and getting an assignment fee. So hopefully that helped. It's a little bit of a different video, but just some little small key things that you can use in your business to save you a shit ton of time and make you a lot more money.